I'll be laughing, man. But women, you got to use your breast the right way, man. The Bible tells you. The Bible. A lot of you ladies in here right now that are single, you're only single because you're not using your breast biblically. We used to sing about it in church all the time. It said, if they be high, high and lifted up from the earth, they will draw all men unto you. Lift them up, ladies. Lift them up. Some of y'all are single because you got them swing low, sweet chariots. You got.
Top of the morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. Wow, look at that. Had my kangaroo was on the side. I got all kinds of animals. I'm a virtual zoo today. I got a kangaroo on my head, a horse on my left titty. If it's on your left titty, it means more. You know, the right titty don't mean a whole lot. That left titty is the one that really matters. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of See You in the Morning. I am, of course, your host, Cletus Cassidy. If this is your first time tuning in, man, I like to say just welcome. Just welcome you all in here. And then if you're a returner, man, thank you so much for coming back. If you're not familiar with this show, man, today is the debut on YouTube. We haven't never been on YouTube before. So we're also on YouTube. So we got people, if you know people who don't do Facebook, they can now catch the show live every morning on YouTube as well. So that's, we're branching. We're doing branches out here in these streets. We're branching. You can go on YouTube and watch the show. You can also watch the show right here on Facebook. Branching out, man. We're trying to be big. Next thing you know is we'll be able to be on TV because Tucker Carlson and Don Lemon both got fired. So there's jobs available, is what I do know. Both of those jobs are available. I can get in on either one of those. So we can make that happen. Tucker's gone. What the Tucker? And Don Lemon. And and the thing about Don Lemon, man, is he's got to try to figure out a way to get fired and not be sour about it. He got to figure out a way to not be sour about it. He'd be like, you got to just realize, hey, man, sometimes you get fired. And I've been fired from a lot of jobs. And Tucker Carlson handled it like a G. He handled it like white men handle getting fired. Don Lemon, not so much. But before we get into that, the first thing we do on this show, man, before we get into my foolishness, man, that's what this show is about. Is every morning I get on here and just give you all a piece of my life. Just kind of an explanation of what's going on in my world. But I speak to people first because they say if you ain't sleeping with them, you got to speak with them. So that's what I'm gonna do first, to speak to everybody. I get the first 3 people a medal for speaking first. So I think the first time medalist is Candace Cox. Look at that picture, smiling bright. Look at her, looking like money. So big shout outs to Candace Cox winning her bronze medal. She's a drug dealer by trade. Well, not her, but her daughter. Her daughter is a drug dealer. Now, you got all kinds of drugs out here in the streets. You got the cocaine, you got heroin, you got weed. She puts Girl Scout cookies out in the community. And anybody who tries to tell me that Girl Scout cookies aren't a drug, I'm going to tell you right now, you are a lie. Girl Scout cookies are a drug, and Girl Scouts are, forget about Snowfall, forget about Power, Empire. None of them has anything to do, nothing on the lengths that Girl Scouts go to make you buy their cookies. They are relentless. It's a dirty game, and they are leading the league in it. Getting our silver medal today is Crystal Tasty Panel. Good morning, Crystal. And winning the gold is Kim Cat Thomas Jones. I don't think that's her actual picture. But if it is, I'd like to thank her for just being that young and already interested and what we got going on in these streets. Also speaking this morning is Jennifer Williams and her amazing son PJ and her husband PS. Crystal Sex Appeal, good morning. Davita Henderson is in the building. The lay down picture is what you want. Lynette Smith in there. Everybody, women, y'all dress up for y'all pictures. Women dress up for their profile pictures. Men, it'll be a sports team. Christina Crystal Waters, look at them. Fernita, it was my birthday. Rollins dealt. That's when you care. When you got the hand on the cheek. Look, we still had not come to a woman who hasn't cared about her profile picture yet. Kelly Harper, well, there you go. There you go, Kelly. That's how you don't care. Just throw your whole family in there. Put everybody in there. Eartha. Look at Eartha. Hand on the cheek. Hand on your cheek. Hand on your cheek. Not the back cheeks, your side cheek. Joyce Brown. Still, look, another hand on the chin. Ladies, y'all know what to do with your hands in pictures. Guys, we have absolutely no idea. If you take a room full of men and ask them what to do with their hands in the picture, they had no idea. Look at Patricia Pippen, chilling, glasses on. La Barbara. La Barbara. She's in there, smiling. Everybody. Look at it. Look, I just mentioned these cookies in here, and then there she go. It's the last week. If you need me, let them know. There is never a last week of Girl Scout cookies. We think it's the last week of Girl Scout cookies, but they always keep going. You be like, they can't have more Girl Scout cookies. They can't just, where are they even baking Girl Scout cookies at? Who's their supplier? I'm almost positive they get them from El Chapo. Girl Scout cookies have got to come from El Chapo. I believe in it. My niece Brianna, look at it. Another hand on the chin. I'm gonna find a guy. I bet you ain't not one guy with their hand on their chin. If you look up at a guy, ladies, you lose a lot. LaTroy was in here yesterday. He's marrying a whole man, and he ain't got his hand on his chin in there. Well, now I feel bad, Kim Cat. That's your grandson. I apologize. I didn't think it was you, but that's your grandson. I'm sorry for your loss on that one. He is adorable. He just took me all the way to the left. And now I don't even know what to do anymore. That's how you get black people. All you got to do to shut black people up is mention a death. That'll shut a black person up every time. Every time we get a little saucy, just mention somebody died. Somebody be like, man, I ought to tell you my mama's dead. My bad. I didn't. They'll change their tone. They'll come down. They be like, man, that's word on your mama. My mama's dead. Okay. Shut them up in church. Cooling water. Cooling water. Cooling water from grandma's well. My grandma dead. Oh. Okay. Everybody get together. Will Burtis here. That's how you shut people up. Today's a Tasty Tuesday. I think I decided to make today Tasty Tuesday in honor of the Girl Scouts and the Girl Scouts and their crack cookies, because that's what they put in each box. And a lot of y'all don't know that. I would not, if you work at a job where you have to be drug tested, don't eat Girl Scout cookies before you go in there for that drug test, because there's a little bit of crack in every Girl Scout cookie. They replaced the powder of flour with cocaine. I ain't gonna lie to you. They put crack in those cookies. Let me tell you how. Walmart don't let nobody sell nothing at Walmart. Walmart has cookies galore inside of Walmart. Walmart will give up their own cookie profits to let you sell cookies at Walmart. And they've gone advanced. Well, these Girl Scout cookies, they've gone advanced. They've now made it to a point where they won't even accept no for an answer. You ever try to tell a Girl Scout no to cookies? Girl Scouts have studied every possible way to say no. Girl Scouts have become homeless people with benefits. That's all the Girl Scouts are. Girl Scouts are homeless people with benefits. When homeless people hit you up, all they want is your money. They're not going to give you anything back. Girl Scouts have studied the homeless community Lakeisha's right. Girl Scouts are a drug enterprise, and RICO charges should be filed. Jennifer's the first person I ever say, because you live a drug-free life, Jennifer. She just say she don't like Girl Scout cookies because you live a drug-free life. And I get it. Girl Scouts are homeless people with benefits. You take a Girl Scout and a homeless person, same thing in the Walmart parking lot. You walking around, you minding your own black business. You minding the business that pays you. Homeless person, hey, can I get you for just 1 second? Girl Scouts, hey, can I get your attention for just 1 second? Same thing. Same thing. Girl Scouts, homeless people. Girl Scouts want $6 out of you. A homeless person, I think it's easy, it's cheaper to get a homeless person because they'll just take the change in your pocket. Girl Scouts won't take an excuse from you. You go inside on a homeless person, hey man, I don't have no money on me right now, man. I'm going inside. I'll be out here when you get out. I can just use your change from your purchase. Girl Scout, same thing. You tell a Girl Scout, hey, I can't do it right now. I'll hit you when I get out. Girl Scouts will be like, don't worry about it. We'll be here. We ain't going nowhere. We are prepared. Girl Scouts will shoot down all your excuses. I don't eat cookies. That's the first thing they'll say. I tell the Girl Scouts all the time, hey, I don't eat cookies. You can come up with any reason. Hey, I'm vegan. We have a vegan-based cookie. The nerve. I don't eat cookies at all. I live a cookie-free life. It's all about, our cookies have 0 calories. They're all made out of all air. Like, God dang it. Okay. Okay. Let me just, I'm gonna say, yeah, I don't know. Cookies, they just do anything. I don't eat cookies, period. You can't get thin eating Thin Mints. See, that's how y'all throw fat people off. We think we being healthy because we getting the Thin Mint. That's just like you don't get skinny by wearing skinny jeans. Thin Mint, skinny jeans, both a lie. Look, you be like, you don't even eat them, but I got 4 boxes. Because they'll get you. Here's what they'll do next. You be like, I don't eat cookies at all. I'm allergic to every kind of cookie. If I even around a cookie, I'll die. What they do then? Don't worry, you can purchase these cookies and we'll send them to a deserving veteran or somebody out in the field of war. We'll send them out to somebody in Iraq. Who is delivering the cookies into a war zone? Which one of y'all is going on a convert G.I. Jane mission to deliver cookies? Now, there's only one good kind of cookie, and that's the blue box. The rest of those are garbage. The blue box is what you want. I don't want the Thin Mint. You're right. You're exactly right, Brianna. I don't want a cookie that reminds me of church. I'm eating this cookie to be unhealthy, not to freshen my breath. Thin Mints are basically dog biscuits. You know how you gotta get a dog something that he likes to eat so you can freshen his breath? That's all a Thin Mint is. It's a cookie to make you freshen your breath, to trick you into having fresh breath. That's all the Thin Mint is. It's hard to say no to him. I say no to him all the time. It ain't hard to say no. As a matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I pull up to a Walmart and I see Girl Scouts out front, I'll go to another grocery store. I don't need it that much because I can't reroute. They used to be at only one door. They used to be only at the grocery door, so they would catch it. So I could go in through Home and Garden or something. Now they at all 3 of them. Now look at, now y'all at Sam's. Sam's? Why they not in school? See, that's the whole thing. They throwing their education. That's how I know it's a drug cartel. They throwing their education away. They not even going to school. They out here pushing cookies in the community. They must be stopped. I don't know who. I don't know if it's going to take an act of Congress, an act of God, or both. But Girl Scouts have to be stopped. You don't see the Boy Scouts doing this. The Boy Scouts don't do nothing, and they've been around for 14,000 years. Now, sure, some of the troop leaders have been taking indecent liberties with the young men in the Boy Scouts, So that's horrible. But these Girl Scouts must be stopped. I don't know what we got to do to stop them. We gotta file federal charges against the Girl Scouts. You act like you're on the phone. So here's the thing. You acting like you on the phone used to be the key. That used to be the key. Look at Michelle. Look at Michelle's life. Look at where she is now in her life. Michelle used to be saved, sanctified, and filled with the Holy Ghost. Now she's scratching and going all over the place trying to find Girl Scouts to get some tag-alongs. Some tag-alongs. Girl Scout cookies. They ain't got no Boy Scout cookies. They got Girl Scout cookies. They don't have Boy Scout brownies. Why y'all out there selling stuff the boys ain't? The boys, they get their stuff the old-fashioned way. They go out and they hunt for it. Girl Scouts, they don't even do nothing. The Girl Scouts don't even go out in the field. Girl Scouts just sell cookies. That's all they do. I don't even know how they earn badges. I'm just be honest with you. I had no idea. Oh, Michelle said she's still saved, though. Okay. Well, I just was making sure. Popcorn. Look at that. That's man stuff. Popcorn and mulch. You see, that's what you want as a man. Popcorn and mulch. We ain't got time for all that other stuff. This is a popcorn and some mulch. Those are man things. Man out there getting it. Girls gotta work harder for everything. They don't. Women don't have to work for anything. Girl Scout cookies compared to popcorn and mulch. Mulch, they selling bags of mulch. How much a Girl Scout cookie weigh per box? What is that? About 8 ounces of cookies? About 8 ounces of cookies. That's all it is. And the boys out here selling 47-pound bags of mulch. You got to go in really quickly. You got to sell a bag of mulch. That costs too much. It weighs a lot. These boys out there using physical labor. The girls, they don't even set up their own tables. They get some man to do it. Some unwitting father is out there setting up the table. All the girls is doing is standing there and smiling. Hi, I'm with Girl Scout Troop number 747-3, and we are here to sell cookies. Hee, cookies. Would you like some cookies, sir? Sir, hi, I'm adorable. Would you like to buy cookies from me? Girls have to work harder for everything. Girl power. Man, shut up. Nobody care about that. And think about no girl power. Girl Scout cookies are addictive. I know they are. It's crack in every cookie. There's got to be a way we can ban Girl Scout cookies. There's got to be a way we can get together as a country, as a group of people, and be like, no. No to Girl Scouts. Why are you hating on female power? I'm not hating on female power. I don't even know what female power is per se, but I'm not hating on it. I really don't care about it. I think female power is an oxymoron. Yeah, that's an oxymoron. Female power. Nobody cares about female power, male power. Listen, girl power. This the thing. Here's the thing about this girl power and girl excellence and all this. Here's the thing. Girl power is y'all getting credit for doing ordinary stuff. Everything gets to be some kind of girl power or girl magic whenever y'all do it. Men don't get credit for anything. I'm not hating on quote unquote girl power. Just know y'all are just being humans. You know, I told you, men, I got a joke about it. I talk about when men don't get credit for anything. Anything a man does, he's supposed to do it because he's a man. Women get credit for everything that men have to do naturally. If a woman works 40 hours a week, we throw them a party. A woman works 40 hours a week, you got Sunday brunch, you got endless mimosas, you got all kinds of stuff. A man works 40 hours a week, he gets a you supposed to. You ain't got no wind down Wednesdays for men. You ain't got no Saturday saturations. None of that stuff for men. We just gotta work because we supposed to work. Women, y'all plan the whole thing out. Women get everything. When is endless Bud Light night? You ain't never seen endless Bud Light? Oh, those endless mimosas is coming out. That brunch on Sunday is there. And Sunday brunch ain't nothing but an excuse for you to eat foods that you shouldn't be eating at that particular time. You ain't got no business having no roast beef at 11 in the afternoon. 11 in the morning. What you need that for? You up 11 in the morning eating oysters and crab legs. That's why your belly all messed up. Men know what to do. We don't mess with that stuff. Men ain't thinking about no brunch. Give men some bacon. You ain't never heard a man get applauded for nothing. Men don't get applauded for nothing. A man goes, if you see a man, my good friend Lonzo's in here. Excellent father. What a guy. And if he got his kids out in public, don't nobody say nothing to him. Don't nobody care. Don't nobody give him no credit. Because he's a man. He's supposed to raise his kids. That's what people say to him every time. He's a man. He's supposed to raise your kids. I have my kids. Nobody gives me any credit when I got my kids. Nobody. But let a woman be out there. Oh, she's a single mom. Here, give her money and WIC and everything. Men don't get nothing. There's no MIC program. WIC is women, infants, and children. What about the men? Where's the MIC program? They don't care. They don't care about men taking care of their kids. They don't care. Men get no credit for nothing. You know who gets you? Your grandparents will tell you every time. Your grandparents let you know early that there's no love for men. You see it all the time. You a man, you work an 80-hour work week, and your grandparents be like, you supposed to. You a grown man. You supposed to work 80 hours a week. A week? 80 hours every week? That's why our lifespans are shorter. Men can't survive because y'all make us man all the time. Nobody cares. Nobody gives men credit for anything. Women get credit for everything. Women get credit even if they don't make it. If a man tries to climb Mount Everest and he don't make it to the top, you know what they call him? A failure. If a woman tries to climb Mount Everest and she makes it 6 steps up and stops, listen, look at her strength, her endurance, her courage. That's right. They give women credit for everything. Everything. This man done made it almost to the precipice of Mount Everest, and he don't make it. Y'all call him a failure. She took 3 steps up, and they're applauding her strength. They're applauding her strength. She's amazing. Because men are supposed to do stuff. It's crazy out here, man. Y'all be out here talking about a glass ceiling. Well, if there's a glass ceiling, ladies, it's y'all fault because it should be cleaned. Clean it. Because y'all going to make us build it. Thank you, Shannon. Shannon finally said she appreciates men. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. I see the disrespect for men all the time. The disrespect of men is evident. Ali Sadiq said, Ali Sadiq is a fantastic comedian. If you haven't seen any of his comedy, man, you're doing yourself a disservice. Ali Sadiq said that they got all of the holidays ranked. All the holidays, most celebrated holidays. They got them all ranked. Most celebrated holidays in the U.S. The 10 most popular holidays around the world: Christmas, Hanukkah, New Year, Chinese New Year, Ramadan, Easter, Valentine's Day. Not even, you don't hear nothing. Let's find Father's Day. Nowhere, not even in the top 5. Memorial Day is number 1. Thanksgiving, Veterans Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, Labor Day, then Father's Day. It's ridiculous. We can't get there. We can't get up there. We ain't even next to Mother's Day. Turkey is more important than men. Under Arbor Day. People care about trees more than they care about men. Don't nobody care about Father's Day. You don't even get no solid Father's Day. You don't even get no solid Father's Day commercials. Man, that every kiss begins with K, all of that stuff. 17 most celebrated occasions in America. You're not going to find Father's Day in there. Tell you that right now. New Year's Eve, Martin Luther King's birthday, Valentine's Day, St. Patrick, President's Day, Easter, April Fools, Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, Memorial Day. Cinco de Mayo. And we ain't even Spanish. President's Day, St. Patrick's Day. Thank you, Michelle. Fathers do get it. And that's all I'm saying. I don't take away. I love my mama. She right in her cabinet right now watching this show. I'm right there. My mama right there in the cabinet watching the show. And everybody loves their mamas. You like you can't get nowhere without your daddy. I don't care if your daddy was there or not. 23 of them chromosomes are his. Get here with no daddy. I don't care if your mama go make a withdrawal at a sperm bank. Even Tupac took away from men. And since a man can't make one, well, what are we doing? It's called baby making, Tupac, Mr. Shacker. Since a man can't make one, yes, he can. We making them all the time. Bang, 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 baby. Bang, bang, baby. Look at y'all. Y'all more excited about Wine Fest. Yes, Shannon, that is what causes my dry cough. It only takes men 3 minutes to make a baby. And that whose fault is that we more efficient? Takes us 3 minutes, takes y'all 9 months. We just efficient. Men get the job done. Bang, 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 done. And y'all keep, I'm tired. I'm tired. Listen, it's the last time I'm going to discuss this subject. But I want all y'all women to stop timing how long it takes a man. Y'all are demanding way too much out of them. Y'all are demanding too much. I always challenge women, and no woman ever takes me up on this challenge. I want you to sit at home, put a timer on, and just start doing this. Just stop hip thrusting. See how long you can hip thrust. You ain't in there to hip thrust. You can't hip thrust no 30 minutes in a row. You better take these 8 strong pumps and keep it moving. What do you need more than that? The Bible says 7 is the number of completion. After that 7th pump, I'm done. Like, I'm out of here, cuz. 7 pumps. I gave them all. I gave you everything I got. Can't give you no more. I gave you 7 strong pumps. Woo! Anything beyond 7 is a blessing. That 8th pump is a new beginning. You talking about I'm riding to the wheels? Then ride then. Well, ride then. Well, that's fine. If that's the case, well, I'm just going. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Even as a virgin, I know from talking to other men, I know who do have sex. As a virgin, I know y'all can't stay. Y'all can't do it all. Y'all ladies, y'all say what y'all want to say, but y'all ain't riding all day. Marche, you in great physical condition. You in the gym every day. You lifting weights. You powerlifting. So you probably, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. As a man, I would probably, just because of your physical conditioning, be scared to let you on top. I feel like at a certain while, you gonna make it stay up. Even if it quits in the middle, you just gonna be like, no, and you just gonna, and I'm pretty sure that you've trained your vaginal muscles to hold it and lock it in like a pit bull. You got a pit bull vagina. It just holds on and keeps it up. You know, he might have quit halfway in. He might have been done. You really don't know how long your man can go. You just got that strength in your thighs, and you probably Kegel with every exercise. You probably working the upper and lower at the same time. Getting all of it in there. You probably, that Jane claps on, man. You probably there, he's in, and then that thing just gets and you stay here, and he just grabs on. I got it. I know. I understand. Every woman ain't made for that. Especially when you start talking to a certain age group. Young people can do anything because young people got young people energy. Young people got young people energy. Young people can do it 3-4 times a night, all kinds of amounts of time. They ain't worried about. When you get old and mature in your sex life, you gonna get that Anita Baker. I'm giving you the best that I got. Y'all gonna work that thing out one good time and go on to sleep. Grown people ain't got time for rounds and all that. Grown people gonna get in here, knock this thing on out, go to sleep. Grown people ain't got time. Grown people, it's a lot. You gotta stretch, you gotta be prepared, you gotta get mentally ready first. Grown people don't have time. I know, I've talked to grown people. I've talked to grown people out there that be having sex. And I know what they be going through. They don't be having time for all that stuff. Grown people ain't got time, and ain't nobody got time to be middle of the day. You talking about at noon? Man, shoot. Grown people, man, you get some noon sex and you grown, you gotta take the rest of the day off. You gotta take the rest of the day off. Young people, young guys, you would jump from 6 or 7 women in a day. Run around telling all your friends to smell your finger. Smell my finger. You know who that is? Smell it. Smell my finger. You know who that is right there? They don't even wash. You know who that is? That's why I counsel a lot of my friends, man. A lot of my friends come to me knowing that I'm a virgin, and they talk to me about a lot of the things that they go through as sex-having individuals. All my sex-havers out there ain't always happy. Men ain't always happy, man. Men ain't always happy. We think they always are, but they not. Y'all put a lot of pressure. Y'all put a lot of pressure on men. It's a lot. The first time is always a struggle for men because I ain't gonna lie to you, because women lie. We started from Girl Scout cookies. We still talk about cookies, Jennifer, just a different kind. It's a lot of pressure. Men are under a lot of pressure when it comes to dealing with y'all. Because y'all will get in there, a man will say, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what really has me afraid of having sex for the first time. I watch Wait and Exhale. I watched Waiting to Exhale, and I watched that gentleman in there working his hind parts off. Oh, that man was pumping and sweating. There was sweat beading off of his head, and she was giving him nothing. But she lied and told that man that he had done a good job. Women be turning to kindergarten teachers after you get finished. You're like, whew. You're like, how was that, Miss Jones? You did good. You did really good. I'm going to go to the bathroom now. That man gave every bit of hunch he had. And nothing. Good morning, B. Michelle. Nothing. That woman treated him. He was about to have a whole heart attack. And that lady was like, man, we be out here, we be worried. Because you out here, you don't have a way. I tell anybody, men are quantitative people. Men are quantitative. They love to know what they did. That's why how many points you scored in a game is important. That's why all the metrics, you can't get that. You can't get that in sex. Every man in here, let me tell you something. If any man has ever played a sport in this room, they can tell you whether they had a good game or a bad game because there are measurements that can be used. You play basketball. Did you have a good game? Hey, man, I scored 12 points. I made 12 points, had 18 rebounds, 3 assists. Good game. Did you have a good game, man? I only had 2 points, man. No rebounds, man. I had a bad game, 6 turnovers. You know off the top whether you had a good game or not. That's what men need. When you go out and fix a car, you know whether you fixed the car right. Did it explode or did it run? You get in that car, the first thing that man do, when that man works on a car, no matter what part of the car he works on, he going to turn on the engine and say that car run better now. If you go in there and you fix the window, you go in there, if a man fixes the window on a car, the first thing he going to do is start the car up and listen to it. See there? See, ever since I fixed that window, see, he's running better now. I'm getting more fuel efficiency since I fixed that window. What the window got to do with anything? Ever since I put that new rear view mirror in, you notice how the car runs smoother? See that? See the car runs smoother now that I put a mirror in there. Men measure whether they were good or bad at it. It's important to men. I'm an entertainer. I know whether I have a good or bad show. Now, due to my level of modesty, you'll never know from me whether I had a good or bad show. You come and ask me, did I have a good show? I'm gonna tell you how. Anybody that knows me knows. If you come and ask me how was the show, you'll get the same answer from me. It was all right. They'll be like, how you do? I did all right. I'm Alexander Hamilton out here. I've never been satisfied with my performance. People were telling me about my performance on Saturday. I've been hearing people be like, hey, man, it was great. I was gut busted laughter. All I could say was, man, I won't own. I didn't flow smoothly. I didn't hit everything like I wanted to hit it. It keeps me going. That's the pressure I put on myself. Now, did people clap and all that good stuff and applause, or some people standing? Yes. I give me that. But to me, never satisfied. I'm Alexander Hamilton. And I've never been satisfied. I do that. That's just me. But I can tell if I had a horrible show, men need to know what they do. The one area that men have absolutely no control over is in the bedroom. Man, every brother in here thinks they've been killing it. Bruh. You get a post-game interview after sex. Excuse me, Mr. Cassidy. Mr. Cassidy. Yeah. How do you rate your performance after today? Yeah, well, I don't know, man. I really put in work in there today, man. The clock was up against me, man, but I kept moving. I'm gonna tell you what, man. She gave me 6 screams in there. Those were great. I'm usually averaging about 17 oh my gods per instance, but today only got like 16. So it's really been tough out here, man. But I'm trying, I'm trying to keep everything together. There was a leg shake, you know what I'm saying? So that was important to me. I've been checking for a toe curl. Once I hit that toe curl, I knew I was really in there. There was some slippery moments, but we got in there. Mr. Cassidy, yes. Tell us about when it slipped out. Oh yeah. So every time a man goes through a slip out, um, every time a man goes through a slip out, man, that's always dangerous, because you never know whether you're gonna be able to find a re-entry point. But I just focused, it was a little moister in there than I was expecting, so I was able to slide out, but I got right back in there, man. I didn't miss a beat. And that's what's important, man. You got to be able to handle the good times and the bad, man. You got to be out. I've seen a lot of accidents happen. A lot of times on the slip out, if you're not precise with your movements, you'll end up in the wrong hole. But I stayed right where I needed to be, man, and I'm proud of myself for it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, man, no further questions, man. I'm going to go ahead and rehydrate. Give me some Gatorade. Thank y'all so much for coming. It's amazing. Whole time, though, her interview completely different. Miss Mildred, how would you rate Mr. Cassidy's performance on tonight? Man, on a scale of 1 to 3, on a scale of 1 to 10, he was hitting at about a 3 tonight. I had to give myself some extra motivation. There were some moments when I thought about some other people. I almost slipped up and called him Raymond. Just to get my mind where I needed to be to finish. I expected the game to go longer. But hey, listen. Sometimes it's a quick match. Sometimes it's long and drawn out. You know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared for both. Tell us what you were experiencing during the slip out. Yeah, it just wasn't enough. He didn't have enough there. And sometimes, man, you just don't have enough to feel what you need to feel. So on that slip out, man, he was there, and then there was a fumble after that, man. We opened the hole up wide for him, man, but he just couldn't hit the right hole. So we're gonna work on his coordination, and hopefully, if there's a next time, he'll be better. Same experience, 2 different interviews. He think he's killing it in there. You got to remember, man, babies come out of there. They push a whole baby out of there. So is the baby. They push a whole baby out of there. What are you going to do to it? You got it in your mind that you can go in there and beat up something that 8 pounds can come out of. 8 pounds, 5 limbs. And your 3 ounces? Your 3 ounces is gonna go in there and kill it? You gonna kill it with that? That's what your thought process is. You finna go kill that. Hey, man. Give it up. Give it up, fellas. We don't have that ability. We're not gonna be able to do it. You can put it in your mind that you got it. In your mind, you going in. No. Ladies, you gotta accept what you gotta accept. You just gotta know what you got. That's why I'm afraid. That's why I'm afraid. I'm never gonna. I may go down in life just straight virgin. I might stay this way forever. Because I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. I don't want to lie. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. And I've talked to people. I've read books. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But it's okay. Virgins like myself, we don't have to go through that pain. We don't have to go through the trauma of being lied to. That's it. I'm going to get off this call now. Today was a tasty Tuesday. We started off with Girl Scout cookies, and then we just talked about stuff you could eat the whole show. Tasty Tuesday. I was thinking, I'm done. I'm getting ready to get off the show. I'm getting ready to rebrand a little bit. I'm trying to make sure I can get these days solid. You know, Mondays are fine. We know what Mondays are, and we know what Wednesdays are. Wednesdays are hunch day. Wednesdays about hunching. Wednesdays about hunching. Tuesdays, I'm gonna go with Tasty Tuesdays. We're gonna go with Tasty Tuesdays. Thursdays will be Talk About It, because I think it was supposed to be Talk About It Tuesdays. So maybe we can stay with Tasty Tuesdays, and then maybe we say we'll Talk About It Tuesdays and Tasty Thursdays. Tasty Tuesdays and Fun Fridays. Fun. So we got Monday, Wednesday, and Friday solid. Mondays is about Motivating Mondays. Then you got the Wednesdays is about hunching. Hunch before lunch. Fridays are Fun Fridays. It's Tuesday and Thursday we got to get together. That's the two we got to get together. We're working on it. Brandon, we're going to get a logo. I'm going to try that. Now, somebody just got a call from a media specialist yesterday. He chewed me out. He's like, you got to have a logo in the corner. And I was like, can I go with that? You know, can that be my logo? Me twerking in an elevator. And he was like, no, you can't have that as your logo. I like it. I think me twerking in the elevator is a genuine look. I like it. But he was like, no, we can't let that be your logo. And I don't understand why it can't be. I think when people think of me, that's what I want them to think of. Me, cheeks bouncing in an elevator. So I'm not allowed to have that as my logo. And I know how to do a logo. There's my logo from my old podcast. See that how that's in the air? Boom, I used to have a podcast. I got a podcast logo. I could put that up there. But this, I mean, let's just think about it. If I take the elevator part out and just have me twerking, it's not going to do it. It's not going to happen. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to work on it. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it together. Now, the second part of this is, if I'm finna keep on doing these shows, y'all got to let somebody else know about it. Y'all are selfish with y'all enjoyment of the show. Y'all enjoy the show every day. I got to give y'all credit, but y'all don't invite nobody. Y'all will hold all the show in to yourself. Y'all selfish. So we got to start inviting people. So now, not only are we on Facebook, but people can also watch on the YouTubes. You can do that. You can do that both. They can watch it on YouTube and they can watch it on here. And it's all there all day. They go on the YouTube channel. They can find it on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna find the YouTube channel so I can give y'all a link so there could be some linkage. It's my own channel. Let me find it. I gotta find my channel. Your channel. See there? I don't know how to share my channel though. I'm retarded, I guess. More about this channel. Let's find it. But it's a channel. Ain't a whole lot on there. We're going to work on it. We putting stuff up there. We're going to get it together. There's some other See You in the Mornings on there that you can go back and look at. So we're going to build up the channel. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. You can find me on my YouTube channel. And have somebody come and watch with you. You know? Tell somebody else to come right. No leakage. No, that was earlier. Jennifer does share my shows, man. I appreciate that. You really make me feel special. I'm not saying we have to have new friends. What I am saying is that at some point, the show's got to grow. I need to be a grower, not a shower. If that makes sense. I need to be a grower, not a shower. I need the show to grow. Look at that. We can go full screen on them. Bam. That's it right there. The whole kit and caboodle. You always come in late, Tam. That's the thing, Tam. You always come in late. Tam, you come in a moment when stuff is gonna start happening. So let's share the show. Let's move. Boom. That's me right there. Bam. Share the show. So what do we learn today? One, Girl Scouts are a militia. They are bad people overall, and they put cocaine in their cookies. Two, we've learned that men never know. We just never know. We out here trying, ladies. We on our Anita Baker. Y'all need to make it easier for us. Three, we've also learned 9 pumps is enough. 9 pumps is enough. I may start sharing my show with Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson because they ain't got nothing else to do. Anything more than 9 pumps is extra. Extra pumps. You understand? It's the same thing as going to Starbucks. You get more pumps, it's extra. When you go get your macchiato, Supremio, whatever, it comes with a certain number of pumps. Any extra pumps, it's just extra. Be happy with the number of pumps you get. And that's going to be, I'm going to get me a Starbucks cup, and it's going to say, be happy with these pumps. Be happy with these pumps. Usually it only takes 2 pumps to make a woman happy. Ha ha! Y'all got it. That's a shoe joke. All right, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Man, y'all have a fantastic day, man. Embrace this, whatever day of the week it is, Tuesday. Embrace this Tuesday. I got a sleep study coming up, man. That's going to be great. They're going to study me sleeping. So hopefully I don't fail. I guess the only way you can fail a sleep study is by staying awake. Knowing me, I'll probably just stay awake. But that's it. Then I'm going to New Jersey and all them other places. But I'm going to still try to hold the show down for y'all. All right? We out of here, y'all. I love y'all like Play Cousins. Let's go ahead. Let's put a logo up. Bam. Y'all have that in your eyes. And then let's get them just a little bit of that awkwardness. Let's make it even more awkward.